What if I told you that the average price of a house was 4 times your annual income back in 1986 compared to today, 2026, the average price of a house is about 10 times your average income. What generation had it better? 1986 or 2026? We're gonna compare the generations, the pros and the cons. So at the end of it, you're gonna see what generation had it better. 1986 versus 2026. This is something that you will not want to miss. But first, my name is Leon Mann. I'm a licensed wealth consultant with Money Assist Financial. And what I do, I help hardworking individuals add an additional multiple 6 to 7 figures to their retirement portfolio. And I also help them to protect the hard-earned money during retirement. When it comes to the comparison, 1986 versus 2026, we cannot start, number one, without comparing the cost of living. 1986, the cost of living was much more affordable relative to your income, meaning that the average cost of a house was around $100,000. Compared to now, 2026, the average price of a house is between $700,000 to $1 million. On top of that, in 1986, the cost of groceries, the cost of tuition, and the cost of gas, amongst others, and other household expenses was a lot less compared to your income. One income could have supported a household. Fast forward to 2026, and the prices are a lot more. It would require a dual household income now to support an entire household. Now, when it comes to things like cost of living, then 1986 would be the way to go in terms of affordability and in terms of cost of living. The second thing we have is when it comes to income and opportunities. Average price of a salary in 1986 was between $25,000 to $30,000. And in 2026, the average salary now is $60,000. On top of that, in 2026, you have more options to work remotely, to start online businesses, to have online apps. Nowadays, 1986, you were limited. The biggest opportunities were more in real estate and pensions. When it comes to opportunities, when it comes to income, then 2026 takes the lead. Thirdly, we have debt and we have lifestyle. Back in 1986, fewer people got into debt issues because cash was used more widely. Now, 2026, you have a lot more payment options, including buy now, pay later, credit cards. More people are in debt than ever before. Credit card debt is at an all-time high. Mortgages are at an all-time high. So when it comes to debt issues, 2026 is the problem area. Back in 1986, things were a lot more simpler. People used cash more. On top of that, now in 2026, you have influencers, social media, forcing you to buy more things you probably may not buy and get into more debt issues. Fourth is when it comes to things like technology, quality of life. You see, back in 1986, there was no such thing as smartphones or internet, and you were limited as to any information that you needed. You had to go to the library and you had to look it up in the encyclopedias, or if you were lucky enough, you probably had encyclopedia collection in your house. Fast forward to 2026, information is readily available at your fingertips. We have the internet, we have smartphones. You could learn a new skill on your smartphone. You could bank online on your smartphone. You could even get a job online through your smartphone. In 2026, technology, healthcare, they're more connected than ever, right? Now things are more convenient as opposed to 1986. So, final verdict, and who wins? Well, it all depends on how you look at it. If you're looking for things like affordability and simplicity, then you may like 1986. On the other hand, if you're looking for opportunities and innovation, then 2026, which is right now, is the way to go. So, what does this mean? Well, what this means is that no matter what era that you are, there's going to be pros and there's going to be cons, right? 1986, for example, you were limited in terms of opportunities and growth was a lot slower. In 2026, currently, right now you have to manage abundance. You have to avoid financial death traps, pretty much. And there's a lot more scams and frauds out there than ever before, especially when compared to 1986. But the principles generally remain the same. When it comes to financial, you want to make sure that you do not overspend. You want to invest consistently and you want to think about the long term so that no matter what era, you want to make the best of that era. By the way, guys, if you have any comments as to what you think is the better era, 1986 or 2026, would love to hear your thoughts. Drop it down in the comments below. And also, if you found value in this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and also feel free to check out my other videos. We'll be turning it up a notch. Until next time, I wish you guys all the best. Peace and love. Take care.